All right, Sunday matchup. Hey, this is a matchup. What? Man City versus Arsenal. Two teams that, that we're talking third and fourth place, still jockeying for position here, still fighting each other. Tyrone, this game, is this going to be a slugfest, or do you think they've sort of all given up?
This is a fascinating match because literally with these two teams, you don't know who's going to turn up. They're both, throughout this season, there's been games where they've absolutely twonked people, and there's been games where they've just absolutely been MIA, missing in action. It could be 3-1 either side, it could be 0-0. I'm going to go for 1-1. I think City, after that awful performance in the semi-final against Real Madrid the other day, I would like to think there'll be some response, some reaction for those poor fans that went over to Madrid anyway and watched what was a turgid performance. So I'd like to think they will do that. These matches have been very entertaining the last 4 or 5 years between these two teams. Will this be any different? No, I suspect it will be a very, very spirited 1-1. Arsenal want to catch Spurs. They don't deserve to, and hopefully they don't. So, yeah, I'll say 1-1, but it should be game of the weekend, I think.
Andy, agreeing. You're going to watch this game, obviously, with interest with Arsenal. How do you find this game? What's the result?
I agree. I think Manchester City owe it to their fans after last night. They were ball-achingly shit. If that's such a thing.
It is now.
It is now. And also, these are two teams that blew the league. These were two of the other two sides that were top of the league for a reasonable amount of time this term. And they both blew it. I don't think Arsenal deserve to finish above Spurs. Manchester City, do they deserve to even be in the top four? I think it's one of those, you'd like to see West Ham perhaps get into the top four. Even Man United have been showing a little bit more adventure the last few weeks than either of these sides. But it's going to be 1-1. I'd like to see City win just because they're playing Arsenal, but I've got this down as a 1-1. Two sides that have let their fans down this season, very much so.
Jamie, what do you think? Is it going to be a draw?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw as well. That is the worst I think I've ever seen a team play in Europe. Like, it just made me feel bad last night. I didn't like watching it.
They looked like they were scared of them.
It's just indicative of them going and basically sacking the manager in January. Like, if I was a City fan, I'd be so unhappy with the owners. Yeah. When do you ever do that? When do you announce that? Well, as I've said so many times before, it's just Guardiola's ego. It's like, I need to announce it now. You don't need to announce it now. Leave City to, because he could arrive there without them. They might not be in the Champions League. And what's he going to do? Managing in the Europa League? I don't think he's ever managed in the Europa League. Pep Guardiola. He's not going to like that. They were, as I say, very poor against Real Madrid. Arsenal, they're not real, are they? They're going for that space. They're going to try and finish above Spurs, but not going to do it. They're unbeaten in four away matches, but I think just 1-1. It'll be a good game, but I don't really.
Hear from the panel, it's a 1 all around, which means it's going to be a 3-3 game in my books. Hey, make your picks. Go to DraftKings.co.uk. Welcome to the big time.